The last customer. In a small town in Texas, there was a diner that stayed open 24 hours a day. Every night, an elderly waitress named Sarah worked the late shift. One rainy evening, just before closing, an old man walked in. His clothes were wet, and he looked exhausted. Sarah smiled and said, "Take any seat you like." The man ordered only a cup of coffee. As he slowly drank it, he stared out the window, looking lost in thought. After a while, Sarah noticed tears in his eyes. "Everything okay?" she asked gently. The man sighed. "Today would have been my wife's birthday. She passed away 2 years ago. Every year, we used to come to this diner together." Sarah didn't know what to say. She simply sat down across from him and listened as he talked about his wife, their first date, their wedding, and the life they built together. For nearly an hour, the diner was silent except for his stories. When he finally stood up to leave, he reached for his wallet. But Sarah shook her head. "Coffee's on me tonight." The old man smiled for the first time. "Thank you," he said. "You have no idea how much this meant." He left, disappearing into the rainy night. The next evening, Sarah arrived for work and found the diner owner waiting for her. "There's someone here to see you," he said. A woman stepped forward. "My name is Emily," she said. "I'm looking for the waitress who spoke with my father last night." Sarah nodded. Emily's eyes filled with tears. "My father passed away this morning in his sleep." Sarah froze. Emily continued. "For months, he barely spoke to anyone. He was lonely and heartbroken. But when he came home last night, he couldn't stop talking about the kind waitress who listened to him." She handed Sarah an envelope. Inside was a note. It read, "Thank you for giving me one last happy memory. I thought the world had forgotten me, but last night you reminded me that kindness still exists." Sarah stood silently, holding the note. Years later, she would still keep it in her pocket. Because sometimes, a simple conversation can become the most important moment in someone's life. Moral: you never know what someone is carrying inside. A few minutes of kindness can change a life forever.